Victor Galvan. Yeah. 24/7 mindset. Yeah. 24/7 mindset. Let's go. 24/7 mindset.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of 24/7 Mindset with Victor Galvan. I am your co-host, Jose Cruz, a.k.a. Tabito, and we are here with Victor Galvan. Victor?
Y nos vamos. Let's go, guys. All in.
All right, here we go.
And let's go.
All right, Victor, so here we go. We're going to start this one. This is this episode is going to be called Get in the Room. You know, the phrase you're always saying, Victor. We had to make an episode of it, okay?
Let's
Get
go.
in the room. All right, Victor, so here's my first question.
Are we in the room right now?
I think we're currently in the room
Committed.
right now. We are in the room.
You gotta be the pig, man. We're committed.
We're getting these people in the room right now as we speak. All right, Victor, you ready?
Let's go.
All right. What does get in the room mean to you? What does it actually mean to you, Victor?
Get in the room for me means is that growth. And when I say growth, I mean growth. Anywhere where you go, anywhere in life, you're going to have to get in a room. And all depends the room that you choose, that's going to determine the growth that you're going to take. A lot of the times we get in the room of helping others. A lot of the times we get in the room of listening to others. A lot of the times we get in the room of church. Follow God, follow that stuff. So whatever room you go in, that's what's gonna determine your future, your success and everything. And for me, get in the room means get in a room with a lot of knowledge, with a lot of leadership, with a lot of winners, with a lot of people that exit, a lot of people that is doing great things, a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of people that is in their minds is only one way, but to win. There's no way to go back. Like they can't go back. They don't got that option. So that's the room I'm talking about. That's my room. So what's your room? That's the question, right? So I can only talk for my room. I over the years, based on the quality of my questions, based on the quality of where I wanted to be, I will get in different rooms based on how much I wanted to spend. I will jump levels of getting in different rooms, and most of the time I was feeling that I was the biggest fish in the room. I'm like, what I'm doing over here? I'm not learning anything. So sometimes what I did, I'm like, okay, let me think out it this way. If I'm in a room where I'm the biggest, right? How can I still take credit? How can I still get in that room and somehow grow? So what I did, I'm like, okay, I already messed up by getting on the room. Let me take advantage of him. Let me help somebody. And that somebody, I want that credit up there in heaven, right? Because I'm helping. So that's what I identify. When I'm in the room with a lot of people, a lot of knowledge, I respect them. I will not make them waste their time. And I will ask good questions, and I will make sure they know that they're not wasting their time with me. Because of two reasons: either you pay, or they invite you, or somehow you got there, right? So you just want to make sure you appreciate those people. But when you're in a room right? So you got to help.
Yeah, there could be bad rooms, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of bad rooms.
Probably more bad rooms than good rooms.
So now that you're there, you got to listen to all kinds of BS, right?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. When I'm listening to the BS, at least I'm listening, but I'm in the mode that I know that I'm really listening, even though I'm not learning. And all that time that I'm spending with this person, I'm going to gain it in heaven.
Yeah.
Not in life.
Yeah.
Because in life, I'm going backwards if you look at it that way. So that's what I learned in my life to adjust. Okay, what is it? I'm listening to heaven, or I'm listening to life, how I'm growing. So I look at it both ways, so I never waste time, and I never waste people's time, and I always gain time. You understand?
Yeah, no, I understand. Let me ask you a question. So you just talked about getting into the room. Has there ever been a room you just wanted to get the heck out of?
Many times.
Yeah.
And you know, it's hard because it's embarrassed to walk out of a room where you commit to this person and now you're walking out. And just imagine this person invite you, right? Maybe that room got filled because people knew that you was coming. But I did not knew that these people was coming because of me. So sometimes it's asking the question, why you want me there for? Why I commit just like this to go into a room, right?
Yep.
So the next time I will say, look, you really need me because there's a chance I may not show up. Oh no, and then you get a question, hey Victor, you know what? Actually, there's a lot of people that are coming to this event because of you. Now you change your strategy. What can I come to the room? And what type of value can I add to the room? Or maybe I can say, let me do a little bit of speech. Maybe let me give you a little bit of credit. But sometimes when you just get in the room because it's your friend or somebody, it's just a waste of time. And you're like, how can I get out of here? Right? It's crazy.
So why do you always say get in the room?
Just because of that, man. You got to get in the room, man. It doesn't matter what room is it. You just got to get in. Jose, everybody in life got to get in the room. And that can go from family to church to God to money to leadership to success to nice cars, nice homes, and nice everything. So all depends on what room you get in. That's what you're going to attract. That's what you're going to go look for, right? So I'm like me, I'm obsessed get in the room where there is a lot of knowledge.
Yeah.
That's why I pay hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars to get in a room with the right people.
Yeah.
And when I say the right people is I know that these people are smarter than me. They did bigger things than me and they're crushing it and they're going for way, 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 way bigger goals than me. So I want to be next to those people, next to that room, that they're going to change the temperature on that room, same as they're going to change it on me. Because most of the time, Jose, I can tell you that anybody that doesn't understand what winning means, their goals are too small.
Yeah.
They're not putting high goals in their lives. But when you get in this room with these crazy people that they want to go after the world, like Elon Musk.
Yeah.
That guy's crazy, right?
Yeah.
But you need to be crazy to even come close to the target he's going, right?
Yeah.
So you got to have goals. Imagine me going into Elon Musk room, right? It's crazy. So I have to raise myself, my leadership, and other stuff so he can understand me, my goals to minimum, I don't know, maybe 50 billion.
Yeah.
Minimum. If not, what the fuck are you doing here? I cannot go for the 1.2 billion that I'm looking for, right? So I have to raise it higher. So the belief lead goes way higher. So that's what get in the room means for me.
So I don't know. I'm not going to skip this question. I'm asking anyways, but you kind of reflected on it a little bit, or highlight a little bit. Who's in the room, and what's your ideal room to get into?
You know, if your problem is growth, your problem is leadership, your problem is money, your problem is how to adapt, your problem is talking, your problem is marketing, that's just, it's easy. Find the right room where your problem is and identify. Like me, I got weakness in a lot of the rooms.
Yeah.
But I know that some of the rooms, I don't need to go in there. Because by going next to somebody that did bigger things, automatically by being next to that person, marketing, for example, that person is way, way, way up in the market, I don't need to do a lot of marketing, right? Because I'm with a person that is just a model and market, right? I may have to do a little bit, but not too much. So I'd rather go and pay somebody big that is crushing it. For example, this room where I always get in with Brandon Dawson, man, he's going for trillions. He's going for trillions, and nobody sees that. He sees it. I see it. I want to be part of that. So being around there, the marketing, the money, and all the stuff, you just by getting on that room, keep pushing all your vision and your stuff. You still got to come back and do your work, but you don't have to push as hard as on marketing and stuff like that. You still got to push on your people. You got to push on your process, on your systems, and all that stuff. But you just identify, and you just got to create a model of you, so you can attract people to keep giving you those jobs, those businesses, that type of profitable jobs, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So, and to be able to attract those people that you need.
Yep. So my next question would be, obviously, a little bit of that. So what does the room do for you in your business? Like, can you highlight some main things that, like since you started going, into the quote unquote room?
Yeah, so getting in the room for me, it automatically separate you from the rest. You automatically put your stamp and your brand and say, I'm different. Automatically.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing it.
Yeah.
Nobody's committed. And then they're committed. I'm like, I can do the same thing. Yeah, it takes time. It takes courage. It takes discipline. And it takes, a process.
And you have to build that up.
Consistency,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
So you have to be consistent. So if you don't have that, and then guess what? It's going to cost you money.
Yeah.
So right now you're investing in yourself. You're investing in you, the heart, the motor of everything you're pushing around. I tell people, for example, if you have broken beliefs, broken system, you're not getting on the right room that it'll benefit you and your companies. You invest a lot of money on people that cost you a lot of money for your broken systems to push your businesses, right? And then somehow that person that comes and push your broken systems maybe get disaligned, and then he end up living. That's why I always tell people, invest in yourself. Fix yourself. Align yourself. Be a better leader. Be a better boss. Be a better
Listener.
A listener. Set your people for success. And that automatically is getting in the room.
Yep.
So investing in yourself is getting in that room that's going to show you and teach you, and you're going to learn from all these business people around that room how to do it, how to crush it, what they've been doing, and all that stuff. So you invest in yourself first. So when you hire the people that's going to run your businesses, you automatically different from the rest of them. But you have to invest in yourself first instead of investing in others. So you have to get in the room.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is, it's not just me getting in the room, getting the partners of that business in the room so they can understand my vision, because I can tell them I want to go for this much money. But they're like, oh, yeah, no problem. But then when it's time to execute, it's time to be serious, it's time to go, they're going to get scared. They're going to say, no, this guy's crazy. We can't make it. We was just joking. We was listening. Oh, yeah, we was just agreeing. But this guy's serious. So that's why you got to get those people in the room. So you got to take your people with you into the room so they can understand and they can listen how everybody else is doing it, how everybody else is crushing it. That's what getting in the room means.
So, so when you finally get into the room, you've been in the room for a while now. When you look back at old Victor, and you see the old Victor, what's different from Victor now from getting in the room to the old Victor?
100%. I used to suck, man. I used to suck. It was hard for me to invest $40,000 on me.
I know. How'd you feel the first time somebody said that to you?
I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
And then when I pay $497,000, I couldn't sleep for months. I'm like, how am I gonna pay this? How am I gonna do this? But it was part of my mentorship for me, for my business and my business partners. That take you automatically to a different level. So what I'm saying is, the Victor back then to the Victor right now, back then it was harder for me to get rid of 40. So it was impossible for me to go and get 40. Because it's hard for you to give 40,000. It's going to be impossible for your mind to understand that you can get 40 very easy.
Yeah.
Right now, it's unlimited, Jose. Right now, for me, it's easy. $1 million, it's easy to get $1 million. It's that easy. So if you don't change your mind, if you don't change your belief, how to do things, how life and how everything works around you, A lot of people say it takes money to make money. It takes fucking courage. I couldn't sleep at the beginning. Now it is what it is. I understand and I see based on the steps, based on the little goals to the bigger goal, where I'm heading, what I need to do, how much I need to invest and all that stuff. I know where I'm going to finish in 6 years, 5 years, for sure. There's no doubt about my mind that I'm going to make it. Believe me, there's so much doubt out there. There's so much people that struggle because they didn't have all this data. Now that I have it, that I can get in the room with these people like the Grant Cardone, that all he's doing is showing people how he did it. He's not selfish. He find a way how to do it. And now he's teaching it to everybody. Guys, go for it. He's giving you all the data, but guess what? People suck, man. People suck. We're not committed. We're not investing in ourselves. We don't have courage. We don't have discipline. We're not consistent. Everything is hard.
Yeah.
All that. But when you have it, when you embrace it, when you go all in, nothing is hard, man. It's like, oh, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I need more pain.